Good morning. I hope you all had a good night's sleep. My name is Jaleh Soroui. I am Director of PIAAC at AIR, American Institute for Research, and on behalf of AIR PIAAC team, it's my great pleasure to welcome you all to this conference. This is the third PIAAC Research to Practice conference that has been sponsored by the American Institute for Research. The goal of this invitational conference is to feature 21 studies that were conducted during the past 2 years based on the Program for the International Assessment of Adult Competencies, or PIAAC data. Please note that except for 2 of the papers studies, all other studies have been commissioned by AIR through a funding that was provided by the National Center for Education Statistics at U.S. Department of Education. Papers presented here today and tomorrow cover a range of issues, including trends in literacy, relationship between skills of adults to socioeconomic status, education, work, occupation, earning, and civic participation. Also included are 2 papers on numeracy and writing skills, and 2 very interesting studies on service sector workers and profile of not digitally literate adults in the US. This year, also due to PIAAC prison data collection, researchers could examine the skills of incarcerated adults, and 5 presentations of this study will be presented tomorrow. We also have a special presentation that would be of high interest to researchers and practitioners and those who are interested in assessment design based on PIAAC process data. Before lunch, you will hear from 2 special guest speakers who have been instrumental in the development of PIAAC Cycle 1, and they will be talking about the impact of PIAAC study and what to expect for upcoming Cycle 2 PIAAC. I also would like to go over a few logistic issues. Please take a few moments to look at your conference packet. On the right side is the agenda. Lunch and breakfast will be provided for both days. You can find also, if you're staying in the hotel and would like to get out, a list of restaurants are available in the back room on the display table. There are breaks one in the morning and one in the afternoon of today, and since we have a shorter day tomorrow, there will be 1 break tomorrow. As you can see from the agenda, we have a very tight schedule, so please, after each break, make sure that you will be coming back on time so that we can stay on schedule. Bios of speakers, discussants, moderators, researchers are all behind the agenda. We also have evaluation forms that are in yellow. Your comments are really important for us. Please turn them before you leave. I know some of you are leaving today, so make sure you will turn them in before you leave. On the left side, there are 1-page summaries of the studies of each study, research papers presented here. So this is for your reference. Take a moment to review them. There are also PIAAC-related handouts and infographics. They're on some of them are in your packet and some are on the display table. The tables are assigned for both days, and there will be a facilitator at each table that will help the discussion, to facilitate the discussion at the table. We are recording the sessions, so please make sure you will sign the consent form and return them to the staff before you leave. We will be also posting all the presentations and the papers in a few weeks on the piaacgateway.com. At this time, I would like to introduce PIAAC team at AIR. so I hope they're all here. First, they really worked very, very hard during the past few months to prepare for this conference. First, Tasha Maggot. She is the conference manager for this conference. She has super organizational skills, I can't believe it. Katie Landeros, hers. She is the research paper manager, managing the review process of papers from the very beginning to where they will be ready for publish. Saida Mamedova, senior psychometrician, joined by Jasmine Park, sitting here, senior researcher, and Emily Pawlowski. Emily, oh, she's in the back, all the way in the back. All three of them tirelessly reviewed and checked all of your papers many, many times. As the researchers in the room can attest. Also, I would like to introduce Rebecca Shippen, a new valuable addition to our team. Sam Correa, who has been helping us for this conference and also in analysis of our two papers, and also Kyle Argueta, who is helping with the Besides AIR team, we have numerous discussant moderators and table facilitators, as well as our distinguished speakers that agreed to be in this role at this conference. I really thank them. We really wouldn't be able to have this conference without all of you. I would also like to thank NCS leadership, National Center for Education Leadership, Peggy Carr, Dan McGrath, I don't know if he's here, Stephen Provaznik, and Holly Z for their unwavering support of our work, the work of our team. I hope you all enjoyed this year's conference.